Hey everyone, it's me, your boy Gregory. Today we're going to be doing the Power of Makeup Challenge where we'll be focusing on half of my face with makeup and half of it without. Don't mind my ugly background as I try to film a perfect video for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. We will be using my favorite primer by Smashbox. This is the Photo Finish Primer. This is what I will be applying to half of my face before my foundation. So go ahead and apply that with your hand or your fingers. Just don't apply it to someone else with your fingers, if you know what I mean. Ew, sick. So here you can see that I'm using my favorite True Match Lumi Foundation by L'Oreal in my Black Beauty blender. I'm going to go ahead and apply this to half of my face. As you could tell, this is a more yellow tint foundation as Daddy needs a tan. I just like a little bit of a more, golden tone to my skin as I do live in Arizona, so I want to appear as I have a tan even though I can't be out in the sun. Ain't trying to get sunburnt today, no ma'am. Now that you have that all blended out, let's go ahead and conceal and heal all of my painful thoughts with this NYX HD Photogenic Concealer right under the eye, just to give me some brightness. And we're also going to go right above the brow, just to give some highlight effect. After you go ahead and apply that with the doe foot, you will take your beauty blender on the pointed end and you will blend that out so that you look just like Jennifer Lopez. So now that you don't look basic, you're going to go ahead and set that concealer with some of the best powder in the market right now. This is the Airspun powder. I found mine at Walgreens for about $4 to $5. It could be more now, I don't know. I literally have had this powder forever and a day, so as you can tell, it's my favorite powder, but you don't need a lot. So go ahead and dip your beauty blender right under the eye, set that concealer so you get no creasing, and also so that it doesn't lift up throughout the day. And while you're at it, go ahead and just beat that face, girl. Just beat it to the gods so that you look flawless all day, hunty. We're going to be taking my Morphe E3 and we're going to be go ahead and dusting off that excess powder just so that we don't look like we were doing something on a Saturday night, if you know what I mean. And this is what you came for. We're going to be taking a Morphe angled brush in the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette. We'll be using the darkest shade as a contour right aligned with my cheekbones to give me that natural sculpture. So we're going to be going and blending that up towards the hairline right there. As you can tell, I'm using my cheek and holding it taut to give me that nice flawless application. Hit that forehead, make sure you contour that down so it doesn't look like you're trying to reflect the sun's light back into outer space, and also hit that jawline if you're trying to look like you haven't ate hot Cheetos all week. You know me and my hot Cheetos, I hit those every day. And then now we're going to go ahead and apply the blush using the same Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette, using my M30 and 530. I don't know the name of that brush, but it's from Morphe. Let's go ahead and just diffuse that right on top of the cheek, of the apples of the cheek, to give me some color and some glow back to my skin. Now, my favorite part of doing makeup is highlighting. So we will be taking this M501 highlighting brush from Morphe in my fingerprinted up sleek highlighting palette. Go ahead and decide between the 4 shades which one I would like to use. I think I'm going to go with the golden peach tone highlighting shade. I'm going to go ahead and take that and apply it to the top of my cheeks, right where my cheekbone would hit, to give me that sun-kissed look. Now that you've highlighted above your brow and the tip of your nose with that beautiful sleek palette, go ahead and take your eyebrow pencil and let's go ahead and diffuse these brows. So my favorite brow pencil of all time is the L'Oreal Brow Definer. It is amazing, it is very affordable, and also if you shop at Walgreens or any Walgreens stores, they do offer buy one, get one 50% on L'Oreal products. So what I do is I take this spoolie and I brush out my brows to get any foundation or any powder that has fallen onto the hairs of my brows. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and work the product on the end of my brow, extending the tail of my brow to give me a lengthened look and also give me the more fullness in the brow that I need towards the end. As you can tell, it goes on very easily. It's very similar to the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, so that's why I find it, one of the best products that I use, and also it's affordable. After you apply the pencil, make sure you use the spoolie again to brush out the product of your brow, just because you do not want it to clump up and look thicker in some areas that it shouldn't. Now that the brow is done, we're going to zoom out and zoom way back in, and what we're going to do is use my next favorite product from NYX Cosmetics. This can be found at Ulta. It is a purple mascara. I use purple because my eyes are green, sometimes blue, depending on what products I use. So I go ahead and I apply this to my lashes to make my eyes pop. Now, no one's perfect, so if you ever are applying mascara and you find that you've made a mess on the top of your eyelid, definitely if you're not using any eyeshadow, go ahead and let the product dry. As you can tell, I have a few dots on top of my eyelid, so I let it dry, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with my finger and buff that away, and then also take any powder or product on the tip of my beauty blender and blend that inwards, just so that I get a little bit of that off, and also it allows the beauty blender to pick up the product. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back with my big fluffy Morphe brush and hit underneath my eye to get rid of any excess setting powder that I do not want. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my Jeffree Star Summer Collection Liquid Lip in the shade Butt Naked, and I'm going to apply that to half of my lips, overlining my lips to give the appearance that my lips are larger. Now that you have your lips applied, you can go in with a setting spray. I personally did not go in with a setting spray to set my makeup as the L'Oreal foundation. After a few hours, it does naturally, produce some sort of glowiness, so it gives a little bit more of a sheen, and that's what I'm going for. So now that I went ahead and finished my lips, I feel like I am complete here. I wanted to get in front of the camera and show you my daily routine if I choose to wear makeup and the difference between my face with and without makeup. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch up soon in the next video. Bye guys, see you all later. Thanks for watching.